Ever since the age of about 15 years old, I knew that I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to be financially independent, away from a 9 to 5 job where I can have financial freedom, financial abundance, not have to worry about the cost of things, and so on and so forth. And at the age of 23, I'm now able to do this. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going out there and just buying whatever the fuck I feel like, because that's not responsible. But the point is I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to sit there and stress about if money's going to come in and if I'm going to be able to break even next month, and so on and so forth. And in this video, I kind of wanted to document my full story on how I have been able to accomplish this at a relatively young age. And you see, when I was about 15 years old, I came to a realization that I didn't want to have to depend on a 9 to 5 job to make the money that I wanted to make. So my parents are both teachers. My dad was a band director, and my mom was a gym teacher, a physical education teacher. And with them coming home every single day, stressed out from having to work with kids all day and them being annoying, and then them not actually making that much money as a teacher, still making enough to obviously be in the middle class, but not enough to be able to just do what you want and not have to stress about bills and so on and so forth. I came to a realization that I would never end up this way. And obviously, no shade to them. They've lived their careers, and a lot of it was passion for them. But for me, I didn't have a passion to teach kids in the middle school. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do something that I can actually do without working some 9 to 5 job and still make multi-six figures a year, to where I don't have to stress and worry about money all day like they had to and come home grumpy from work all day. So with that being said, obviously I looked into making money online. I came across a lot of the gurus that you guys see all over social media. I started watching Iman Gadzhi. I started watching Jordan Welch. I started watching a little bit of Brez, some other creators at the time. And I basically started looking into how to make money online with all these various different business models that were out there. And as a complete beginner, to be honest with you, I was a little bit overwhelmed because obviously, as you guys know, there's so many different choices out there with what to choose. But when I first got started, I ended up going down the route of trying drop shipping. And I think I first gave it a real attempt when I was about like 17 years old. I tried it for a little bit of time. I lost some money, and I very quickly moved on from it and ended up going to a business model called affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is basically where you promote someone else's product and you get a commission. This is what people are doing on TikTok Shop. And so I was doing a similar version of that before TikTok Shop even came out. And I actually made some money with it, but it wasn't anything too substantial. And then I came to a crazy realization, and honestly, like a pretty cold realization about how the world actually works. I realized that the best way to make money is by selling a course or a coaching program. You know, all these other guys out there, they'll tell you to go do drop shipping. They'll tell you to go scale clothing brands. They'll tell you to do start an agency, blah, 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 trading, you name it. They're all out there. But all of these people actually run the same business where they're selling a course or a coaching program. And so the best way to make money online, I'm telling you right now, is to sell a course or a coaching program. And anybody telling you otherwise is selling a course or a coaching program. That's the cold reality of the world. And I came to this realization after about 6 months of actively trying to make money online. I came to this realization and everything started to click for me. And using that principle is actually the main reason that got me to where I am today, where I'm financially free. I make multi-six figures per year, and I'm able to do what I want, where I want, and not have to worry about the price of things. But it's not from just selling courses in the typical way that you would think of. Because when I first came across this cold reality, I was 19 years old. I didn't have any life experience. I wasn't in like bodybuilder shape. I didn't have any other like expertise or some sort of skill set. So I had no way of creating a course or a coaching program. And I would imagine a lot of you guys watching this video are kind of the same way. I was literally just a normal dude at the time. So I couldn't go out and create a coaching program or an online course because I wasn't an expert in anything. I was literally just a normal dude in college trying to find a way to escape the matrix. And that's when I came across the idea of, instead of me trying to create my own course or coaching program or something like that, why don't I just go and work with a business owner that's already selling some sort of course or coaching program? They're making money with it. And why don't I just help them sell more of that same thing? And that's exactly what led me into doing the business model of sales. And I call it a business model, but really it's not even a business. In fact, it's the opposite. You're actually not starting a business. While most people are going out there trying to start businesses, they're trying to start clothing brands, agencies, trading crypto, blah, 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 everything out there. They're all trying to start a business. Instead, you're not doing that. You're going in the opposite direction. You're intentionally not starting a business because 80% of businesses fail in their first year. You're not starting a business. Instead, you're going in and working with an already established business that's making $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 a month. And you go in and you work with them and you are a sales rep inside of their business. This will allow you to start making 5 to 10K per month as an appointment setter and usually 10 to 25K per month as a closer. But most importantly of all, it's going to allow you to see the ins and outs of how these businesses actually make their money and operate, so that eventually when you do have an expertise and you do have a skill set, you can build a business around that thing. Like, I'm going to make a couple assumptions in this video right now. There's a good chance you're watching this video right now. You're a young man. You're either in the process of graduating high school, or you're in college, or you're fresh out of college. Now, the thing is you probably don't have a ton of experience in specific fields. You probably haven't made a ton of money to where you could start teaching other people how to make money. You're probably not in the absolute perfect shape to where you can become like a fitness coach or something like that. And so if you don't have an expertise, which I definitely didn't when I first got started, instead, you just go in and work with a business that already has this established. And when I came across this realization, everything about the world clicked for me. Instead of focusing on selling cheap shit to people, selling clothing, selling drop shipping items where you're just making a couple dollars here and there, instead, I could go into a business and solve rich people problems. Work with a business owner that's making $50,000, $100,000 per month. Go inside of his business, become his appointment setter, become a sales rep for his business, and he pays me 5 to 10K per month. It gave me the ability to move out of my hometown. It gave me the ability to set my own hours and work from wherever I wanted in the world. And it also gave me the insights I needed to see how a business actually makes money and how they operate. And so after coming to that realization, probably about 8 months into my journey around making money online, everything started clicking for me and I started actually succeeding. I started off as a DM appointment setter, and I was making like 3 to 5K per month relatively quickly doing that. And 3 to 5K per month is definitely not a ton of money, but it was solid enough for me to have the confidence to know that this making money online stuff is actually real, so that I could go all in after. And that's when I completely dropped out of school. I put my back against the wall. I didn't have too much money saved up, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go all in on this thing. I'm either going to get rich or I'm going to die trying. And with that mentality and that mindset, things really started to click for me and things started to really scale. I then transitioned into working with my business partner at the time, in which I did appointment setting and became a sales rep inside of his business. And I was making anywhere from 10 on the low months to like 20K per month, working with him, doing all of the appointment setting and all of the sales inside of his business. And so if you're somebody that's like in college right now, or you're working a 9-to-5 job, this is something that you can start on the side. Like, you can start off becoming an appointment setter on the side, and you can start making like 3, 4, 5K per month, where it's not like life-changing money yet, but it's enough for you to start building a base to where you can eventually quit that. You can quit your 9-to-5 job, or you can drop out of college, and then you can go all in on that thing. And then you can blow up your income when you go all in on that thing. And that's exactly what I personally did. I was a full-time college student majoring in mechanical engineering. I was also working as a lifeguard, and I was doing the appointment setting, trying to make money online. And I hit $5,000 per month while doing all 3 of those things. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of fucking work, taking all my classes, doing all my school stuff, then going and working as a lifeguard, then doing appointment setting. But it was possible to manage, but it wasn't possible for me to go even further beyond 5K per month. And that's why I dropped out of college, quit the job as a lifeguarding, went all in on becoming a sales rep for these types of businesses, and blew up my income to making multi-6 figures per year. Now, after going through this process myself, I became very passionate as well about helping other guys go through the same process, because as I was starting to get to like the 15, 20K per month mark, becoming a sales rep, I had friends, I had connections of people that I just started helping do that on the side completely for free. And that's part of the main reason why I created this YouTube channel, because I genuinely want to help you guys. And like, look, I get it. There's a lot of different gurus online that are telling you a bunch of different stuff about how to actually make money. And it's really hard to tell if these people are actually genuine or not, especially in 2025. But it's actually crazy the amount of people that I'm connected with in the make money online space that are literally just doing it for a cash grab. They literally tell me, they're like, I'm just trying to make $1 million, $5 million, and then get out and start a real business. But for me, I genuinely see myself doing something like this for the long term and helping you guys out. And if you look at some of my content on this channel, I literally create free guides that you guys can use to actually start making money. I straight up want you guys to take the videos that are on this channel and like actually get rich with them. I think that would be so sick if you guys watch my videos on YouTube and like DM me on Instagram like 1 or 2 months later. hey, I started making 1K per month, 2K per month, 5K per month, 10K per month, and so on and so forth. So if you're new to this channel, welcome in. Feel free to watch some of the other videos on this channel that go in depth and actually give free value around how to make 5 to 10K per month in high ticket sales. But if you're somebody that's seen my content before, I have a pretty insane opportunity for you guys. You see, for the month of July, I just locked down this new penthouse in Tampa Bay, and I'm like fully focused. I'm not doing any traveling. I'm fully locking in for the next probably 1 to 2 months. So I'm looking for anywhere from like 3 to 5 people who are young guys. You're serious, you're hungry, you really want to make money online. You really want to get to the point where you're making 5 to 10K per month online, remote, and you're serious about it. You're hungry, you're committed. I'm looking for like 3 to 5 of those people. If that's you, great. If not, no worries at all, that I can personally take under my wing and coach one-on-one through the entire process of how to actually make money and succeed with something like this. And in fact, if we just take a look here at my computer screen, you'll see that inside of my community here, I'm posting job opportunities basically on a daily basis, helping you guys out. And so I basically have business owners that have came to me asking me for talent that I can place inside of their business. So if you work with me one-on-one, I'm going to train you up on the skill of how to actually make money with sales in about 7 days. And yes, pretty much anybody can do it that has a basic 8th grade level of how to communicate with people. I'm going to train you up on the skill of sales, and then I'm going to place you inside of one of these businesses where you'll start making 3 to 5K per month. And it's pretty much copy and paste for me at this point. Like, I literally have businesses DMing me and asking me and knocking on my door, asking for talent that I can place inside of their business. They're looking for guys that are hungry, that are serious, just like I kind of explained earlier. And so if that's you, you can literally go to the description and you can find my Calendly link and you can book a call with myself. You and I will jump on a quick 30, 45-minute meeting, and we can talk a little bit more about the details around that. And I can ask you some questions to see for sure if I can even help you. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me before booking a meeting, you can find my Instagram and DM me on there. And if you're somebody who just found my channel, you can maybe watch some of the other videos on my channel and you can like see if you really fuck with my vibe or not. If you don't, no worries at all. I don't really care, to be honest, but if you do, then you can feel free to jump on this opportunity. But at this point, I'm incredibly blessed for the life that I'm able to live. And hopefully this video served as some sort of inspiration for you, even if I could just inspire one person watching this video right now. If you guys want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe down below. If you don't want to see more videos like this, you obviously don't have to. But you guys take care and have a fantastic rest of your day, okay? Peace.